So that particular chapter, it really just sort of stayed at the level of like, what are the relationships, right? But the techniques, those are later in the book. And the techniques, well, we already talked about the letter writing one. One technique that I thought was really interesting that I came across that I hadn't thought of was, how do we frame an expanse of time? So this is Daphne Oyserman and Neil Lewis. They had this insight that if you ask people to think ahead, let's say I'm going to ask you to think 30 years ahead. I could say, retirement, you'll have that in 30 years, or in roughly 11,000 days, 10,950 days. Well, it's the same amount of time, that's 30 years. But what's funny is that people who hear the message framed in days think that the event is going to happen sooner. It feels faster, like days feel fast, years feel long. And that particular research found that when you frame some future event in terms of days, it actually draws the future self closer. People felt more connected to that future self. And so I thought this was really a fascinating way to say, we could think about the world ahead, the time, a period of time ahead in terms of years, or frame it in terms of days. And would that change our relationship with our future selves? I thought that was really interesting.
Beautiful.